Hi guys, I want to share with you a little bit of what's been going on in my life recently. So, first of all, I decided not to post for a bit because I wanted to figure out what it is God wanted me to post about and if He even wanted me to keep a YouTube channel. Um, and I've come to the conclusion that this is God's will for my life. He wants me to keep this channel. He wants me to share the gospel with others, but also he wants me to change my focus a little bit from finding followers, getting followers, to glorifying him. And so instead of making it more um short content. I want to make it long content, which I have been doing, but basically focused on more long form. Um, my purpose here as a content creator is to glorify the Lord in all I do. And a way for me to do that is to share the gospel to you guys, to the world. Um, and I think right now this is the way for me to do that. I have been having some rough things happen, um, emotionally and mentally, but we are here and I am back and I want to glorify the Lord in what He has given me to glorify Him with. That being my YouTube channel, and my relationships. So instead of making it, um, instead of posting dancing videos, I'm stepping away from that fully. I might post them sometimes, but that is not going to be my focus. My focus is not to grow my channel, it's to glorify the Lord. And so oh the way for me to do that, um I'm going to make this channel more apologetics focused. I am very interested in different religions, studying different religions, um, and just sharing with others what they believe and how learning about them is important, and learning about how other people think is important, and just glorifying the Lord in that is important. So I want to share a little bit of what's been happening the last few months. So, first of all, you guys know I shared, first of all, what God taught me at one of our youth events, not like youth event, but a youth held service at our church. One thing what God taught me, and um, what was that again? And I think the thing I said that God taught me was that it's important to be the salt and light of the world. It's important to share the gospel with others. It's important to love others more than yourself. It's important to share the gospel because you never know when Jesus is going to come back. It could be any time. And we shouldn't be regretting that moment. We should be waiting for it. But waiting for it means bringing others to Christ. So I learned that I'm to be the salt and light of the world. We as Christians are to be the salt and light of the world. We're to share the gospel because not everybody knows the truth. Not everybody knows what Christianity is, who Jesus Christ was, and we need to share that. Um, and then after that youth night, we had another youth led service. And at that service, I shared my testimony. I share how Christ saved me and how I am a daughter of God, how everybody's story is important. And everybody's story being important, um, just a thought right now, everybody's story being important means that I also should care about others. I should care about if I am sharing the gospel to them, because that is very important. It's important to be the salt and light of the world. It's important to share the gospel. It's important to share your story because you never know who your story is going to touch. So those were a few things. And doing those two things I learned that God's purpose for me right now is to be a speaker, to share what He wants me to share with others, to share what I learn with others. Um, so this channel, my focus will be apologetics. My focus will be my podcast. But I might keep this series going on, I might not. You'll figure out in the next episode. But my focus is important. The most important focus right now for me is to glorify God in all I do. To glorify God in what I'm teaching, to glorify God in what I'm learning, to glorify God in how I'm living. So my channel will consist no dancing videos because I think those just aren't good for me right now. Um, won't consist in those videos. It will consist in apologetics, um, and Christian living. And I'll do book reports still because I really love book reports. Book reviews, I mean, sorry. And then, um, yeah, guys, we are on this journey together. We need each other. If you are dealing with something right now, share with someone. It's important. Um, guys, you learn so much when you're in that waiting season. When you're in the waiting season, waiting for God to do something, you learn so much about who He is, about who you are in Him. And so being in that waiting season is very important. Not knowing what you're going to do tomorrow, there's a purpose for that. God has a purpose. He's teaching you something right now. Um, so that's my little encouragement. Guys, I don't want this channel to become anything other than a girl sharing the gospel, a girl sharing who Christ is to her, a girl sharing who Christ can be to you. I don't want this to be about me. It's about Him, because without Him, I would not be here. Without Him, I would have no purpose. Without Him, you wouldn't be here. Share your story down below. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And I will do videos on that. Because being a Christian community is so important. I'm here for you guys. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Comment down below. And so yeah, God's been teaching me a lot. I will keep this going because I think it's God's will for me. If it's not, then I'm gone. And I might not even say goodbye. I'm sorry, but I owe nothing to you guys. I owe everything to the Lord. Um, so whatever God's will is for my life, I'm going to do. Whatever His will is, and I'm still trying to figure that out. Whether it's this, whether it's being an encourager to other people in my life, whether it's just being a normal teenage girl. Whatever God's purpose is for my life, I'm going to do it. I owe everything to Him. He saved me from who I was before. So, yeah. Um, so, yeah. Let this just be an encouragement. Follow God through every circumstance. You can have joy, even if it's difficult. And He will be there with you. He loves you. And so do I, but Jesus loves you more. I'll see you guys. later. And I really do love you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.